And I'm back. Alright. Alright. Let's take a look at this list. This is yet another net deck of us just perusing through some tip-toppy decks in the meta, and I'm kind of excited because there's been a few new innovations. This is one of them. We even played against it once earlier today. That I'm eager to see kind of how it actually plays out. I don't know why. There's two different ones from two different sets. Oh no, get out of here, man. Please be from the same set. There we go. Oh, symmetry. Oh, symmetry. So the gist of this list is really fascinating. Bastion of Remembrance is one of the core cards. When it enters the battlefield, you make a token. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life, and you gain a life. Now, we've seen decks that try to use this and pull Celebrant and other things to just have a lot of multiple ways to, like, ping you to death for one. But what's interesting about this list is that it tries to go a little bit more long-term in some interesting ways. First of all, at the low end, we have 4 copies of Village Rites to draw some extra cards. We also have Plumb the Forbidden. As an additional cost, sack 1 or more creatures and copy the spell for each creature sacked this way. Draw a card and lose a life. So we actually have 8 ways to draw cards and lots of ways to make little guys. We have the Serrated Scorpion as just a solid 1-drop sack outlet to deal damage and heal a little bit. We also have an Eyetwitch. When it dies, learn. We have Hunt for Specimens. Create a 1/1 black and green pest token and learn. We even have Forbidden Friendship. Create 2 1/1s. Like, lots of little tiny ways to draw and get some momentum. Because we have so many sacrifice options, Claim the Firstborn is a way to snag one of the enemy's creatures, sacrifice it to a Village Rites or a Plumb the Forbidden. We even have an Immersturm Predator, allowing you to just sack more things and go crazy. Another one that's really fun is Extus, Oriq Overlord. The front side, whenever you cast or copy an instant sorcery spell, return a non-legendary creature from your graveyard to your hand. Another way to get a little bit more longevity. But also, Awaken the Blood Avatar makes a 3/6 that when it attacks, it deals 3 damage to the enemy opponent. We have a whole bunch of things to sack to reduce the cost of this. And in the sideboard, look at this. We actually have 7 lessons. Necrotic Fumes, Removal, Start from Scratch, Destroying Artifact, Pest Summoning, Making more 1/1s, Illuminate History, Discard a bunch, Redraw, and get a 3/2. And of course, the Busto Mascot Exhibition. Only Busto in Draft. And the other ones in the remaining half are a little bit more of your traditional answers. Roiling Vortex versus things like the Sultai Ultimatum deck, Kroxa, against more of the control-y types, a Single Bone Crusher, Crone War for the green decks, and large creature decks. I'm pretty eager to try this one out. I saw it this morning, and I just thought I'd rather win. So I played Mono Red. And it was good. It was very good. Hang on to this because I'm not entirely sure how this deck is supposed to function, to be honest. Saucy, 25,000. Says, hey, Sean, just want to say, hope you're well, my man. Overall, you know what? I'm pretty good, except for the fact that I just noticed that my opponent has Yorion Sky Nomad. I'd have never kept this hand had I noticed that. But what can you do? You know, I'm trying to move my lunch out of the way and snacking on some chips. See the Anders is Awakened Blood Avatar, what Sean's neighbor did earlier when Sean had to go talk to him. You know, I actually think that I'm going to go on over there this evening. Get a small gift. Provide it to the neighbor as just like a token. Just like, hey man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I assumed you couldn't hear me bang on the wall, so I was like, no, I'll bang harder. And it turns out you heard and thought that you'd already turned down, and I was in a hurry because I'm in a break of a live broadcast, you know. But my neighbor's always been unbelievably nice. Oops. So we claim this. Give me your Valky, please. So I can claim, I can sack. Can do that booty. Oh, yeah. So we're going to need a single white, huh? So let's get that down now. For Extus Overlord. This is Extus Overlord. Alright, so let's see here. So Immersturm Predator is okay. It is okay. Cultivator. I have kind of an awkward opening hand, though, which stinkers. Shouldn't play the Immersturm boy. Maybe this is a mistake. Maybe I need to, like, actually leave up some things. Freeman Joseph, can you explain the differences between the concepts of red, black, and white in Magic? Yeah, no, I regretted the instant I played it. We've already made a couple play mistakes on this one, but, you know, that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Everyone makes mistakes. So can you explain the difference in the concepts of red, black, and white? I get that green is ramp and big monsters, and blue is a lot of control spells and removal. Actually, very little removal in blue. Very, very little. Essentially none, actually. Blue is a lot of card draw, a lot of counter magic, a lot of illusion, a lot of mystery. Black is your amorality color. Involves lots of the spooky things that go bump in the night. You know what? I've never got to cast this card. So red you might look at as your sort of traditional evil, spooky bear kind of color. Has a lot of sacrifice in order to make something work. You know, instead of drawing cards, you have to pay life to draw cards, or sacrifice your creature to get some gain. Amorality is a big theme in black. Oh shit, that is I can't believe he's done this. White is a lot about law and order and civilization. And unity through the strength of the tribe. There's lots of, like, oh, sure. Oh, this is terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm coming in, baby. I'm gonna get the Pest Summoning, man. Let's draw some after this. Oh, yeah. Let's get this bad boy down here. Bam. Might sack that one, too. And let's see. Red is a lot about emotion and impulse and the traditional elements of, like, fire and lightning and storms. A lot of elemental magic in red. Let's see here. Let's cut some garbage here, huh? I think Claim the Firstborn is probably going to be terrible in this matchup. What do we want? Definitely the Roiling Vortex seems pretty excellent. I don't think we'd put any lessons in. I think that would be downright silly. Bring in the Kroxas, as they are excellent. And I think that's it. I think that it's a very simple sideboarding plan. So yeah, I mean, going through Wooburg, white, unity, law and order, civility, balance, helping of large groups of things. So you get a lot of white weenie, a lot of small creatures that support each other. You also get a lot of equality magic. You know, destroy all creatures on both sides. Blue is your illusory mage, all about knowledge, all about trying to counter and be tricksy, so you get a lot of counter spells. You get a lot of card draw spells. You get a lot of manipulation, illusion, magic. Black, amorality, getting power at any cost. Not immorality, amorality. Mark Rosewater stresses it a lot. I'm going to stress it a lot too. You get a lot of spooky vampires and werewolves and skeletons and a lot of things traditionally associated with like necromancy. So they have a lot of sacrifice mechanics. They can do a lot of the stuff with the other colors if the price is high enough, you know. Or if it's a price they're willing to pay. A lot of exchanging life for stuff. Exchanging life for stuff. I don't know why I'm tripping over my words so much. Maybe I'm not sleeping very well. Red is your emotion, your impulsivity, your creativity, your freedom. There's a lot of randomness and explosions and direct damage and haste creatures. All things associated with impulse explosions. A lot of the elemental magics are in there, like lightning and fire. And green is about growth and nature and rejection of anything except the natural world. So you have a lot of ramp, getting more land, a lot of huge creatures. Oh my god, fuck yes. This is just going to be an absolute beater banger. Huge creatures. Oh. A lot of things that destroy enchantments, destroy artifacts, destroy things that are not, these things are not natural. Get out, Pandora. Oh, you should look at the 3 cycle from Alpha to define the colors. Nah, I'm not doing that. Dark Ritual has nothing to do with black magic. Dark Ritual is pay 1 black mana to get 3 black mana. Pay a card to get a burst of resources. Doesn't count. Does not count. Because that's a red mechanic now. Spending a card to get a single burst. Dark Ritual. Monka S. Hello, I'm very pleased to be here today. I would like to shout from the heavens. Oh my god, Monka S. I don't want to ever say emotes. I don't know if y'all have seen this trick, but this is a fun one. You play the Kroxa, which is gonna go to the bin anyways. It's gone, it's leaving you. But you sacrifice it before it dies. I love twiddling this pen. Oh my god, I love twiddling pens. I love lamp. So many things that I love lately. Blocka predation. Ooh, blocka predation. Villains running out of stuff. I'm gonna commence Operation Bing Bong. Oh, that's Hunt for the Specimens. Ah, I confused the art of Hunt for Specimens versus Plumb the Forbidden. CultureCon says, is Magic the Gathering the best strategy card game currently in existence, or has any other card game done it better, or even just as good as MTG? Seems like it's the best by a mile, despite all the imitators. I think it's probably got to be Magic the Gathering Arena. And I'm going to say Magic the Gathering Arena because my mouth is used to saying Magic the Gathering Arena, but I'm really just talking about Magic the card game. I think it has to be Magic. Excluding some things such as, well, you got to account for the fact that people have different tastes, you know, for instance. I think that Hearthstone is fucking excellent and is absolutely spectacular. I had a ton of fun with my time playing Magic the Gathering. It was great. It was really, really, really fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think the correct thing to do is to smash. I did play for over 3 years. Has to be okay. Oh yeah, no, I loved. I've been playing Hearthstone. Still watch Savitz a good amount, even though he largely plays Battlegrounds. And I watch our handsome pal, Brian Kibler, quite a lot as well. But I think that it's just so hard for me to look at... Oh, Roiling Vortex is going to get on out. Go on, get on out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well. This is going to be a fun situation, huh? Villain has just claimed from up on high from the heavens. Said loud and clear, I have an ultimatum in hand. I have the ultimatum. So, this means that they will have 6 total mana and an ultimatum, or they won't have an ultimatum and they'll have another card. It's impossible for our opponent to have a guaranteed chance of casting the ultimatum next turn. It's impossible. Il est impossible. The ideal would have been to draw a second Kroxa and a land. Like, just get all these cards out. Yeah, this forest comes into play tap. But yeah, I mean, I think that it's hard for me to think of any actually just multiplayer game that I think has been treated with as much excellence and dignity as Magic the Gathering has treated, or Wizards of the Coast has treated Magic the Gathering. I think that close second would probably be Riot Games with League of Legends. I think is just managed brilliantly. I think it's just fucking incredible. Though, with the esports fans of League of Legends, I think that it's the most negative bent in discussions I've seen in any community ever. Because, like, okay, so I'm like, obviously an RTS person at heart. I stream a lot of Magic, but I also been streaming a lot of Age of Empires, too. And for any of you that didn't know, I'm a big StarCraft fan, player. Started my career doing StarCraft. It's actually kind of funny because I watch every single piece of content that my brother does. I watch all of GSL, I watch all of ASL, and I probably text him once a month lately. Fucking like never communicate with my brother, but I watch all of his shit. Anyways. I come from StarCraft, and when you watch StarCraft commentary, and even when I do StarCraft commentary, sometimes one player will cheese the other player. Now, what does cheesing mean? Cheesing is generally where, in proper StarCraft strategy, the goal is more. Get another base, get more resources, get the ability to make more stuff, get more. Kind of similar to how in Magic you want to get more cards, you want to get more land, you want to get more things on the board, you want to get more and more. You want to have a next step, always coming down the pipeline. Unless you're against someone who you think is just like fucking like way better than you, man. And then it's just like, do I want 2 Kroxas? Do I want this Immersturm Predator? I'm gonna chuck this guy. So cheesing is generally you abandon any hope for the long term and try to win right now. Often they're called all-ins or cheeses. Rushing is more of a colloquial term that is not used as frequently as actual. Is actually what I mean. Rushing tends to be doing an early attack where you might have a follow-up plan. A cheese or an all-in doesn't have a follow-up plan. And when you watch the way that commentators in StarCraft will speak about this kind of thing... Ooh, did I make a mistake? Maybe I should have done Forbidden Friendship and then plumbed the Forbidden on them. I gotta remember that next time. And when I watch StarCraft commentators, if there's a good player playing against someone who's cheesing, the commentators will go, ooh, looks like we have an all-in coming from so-and-so. Oh, man, if our hero, Neeb, can hold it off, he's going to be in good shape. But, man, this all-in, this cheese, is hard to hold off anyways, and Zerg's doing a brilliant job of concealing it from Neeb. Oh, man. Oh, no, the all-in happened, and Neeb barely didn't hold it. I mean, that was a brilliant effort from Neeb. I mean, that is just an absolute challenge to try to hold off. Let me do this red side, huh? Damn, he lost it. Sorry. But when I look at the commentary, you know, like threads on Reddit about LCS players or teams, it just feels like every single person only speaks about the game as though, oh, that player did that mistake. That player sucks. Or like when Cloud9 lost to what's the is it Dam1 Gaming? And it was just like, yeah, NA sucks. It was like a good game too. Yeah, and then Cloud9 comes back and beats them. All right, so hold on. We're going to. I think I need to play better around Plumb the Forbidden. I think I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, fucking send in that go, man. Big, bada boom. Yeah, but it's just so negatively bent, and I find that really interesting. Because, I mean, I watch certainly more Dota, certainly way more StarCraft, and when someone messes up the commentary, both from the commentators and the and in the communities, it just feels very like, damn, oh man, they lost to that cheese. Really hard to hold off, but it does mean that good player loses to the cheese, and then there you go. That's it, GG. Very hard to hold off that cheese on that map, etc. Yeah, no, I don't know. It seems like the community appears, to my perhaps unperceptive eye, to just like glorify the dumping on of things. Okay, so I want to do this and this. So I want to sacrifice 2 creatures. So I go this and this. So now I get to draw 3 cards and hopefully hit an untapped land to Roiling Vortex. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright, so now Pandora cannot cast the ultimatum without taking a bunch of damage, which they might also honestly be fine with. I think I messed this up by not planning around Plumb the Forbidden openings. I just sort of threw out Kroxa on turn 2, and I think that was strictly incorrect. I could be wrong. I could be completely, utterly incorrect in my evaluation on that. Sending them both back. Conquer says, random question. What was Idra like in person? He always played the toxic character, but was he? I think that it's false to say that he was a toxic character. You know, I think he just spoke very plainly what he thought. And fact of the matter is, people in like I'm a pretty pleasant person, like just generally speaking. And when I get frustrated and annoyed, I tend to just exit the situation. Or just, like, navigate my way through it and be frustrated afterwards. And, I mean, I saw Idra many times just be like, fuck, you guys are all idiots. The fuck are you talking about? And, you know, whether you agree or disagree with that being the right way to do it, every time I talk to Greg, wonderful. I had wonderful interactions with Greg. Greg's Idra, by the way. And in fact, if I had to pick one word to describe Greg, it would be giggly. He's a very giggly person. He's just be like at an event, just hanging out with a lot of the EG people. Jeff would be telling some ridiculous story. And Greg would just be like, it's like it's pretty funny. Fuck. But I think that, like, you know, Greg was very similar to Artosis in a lot of the rage situations as well. Man, this Roiling Vortex is going to fucking annihilate me. No, don't do it. Serrated Scorpion is good stuff. Forbidden Friendship is good stuff. Yeah, and I mean, like, when Idra would get, like, lose games, he would, like, yell at people. And I think that, like, Artosis' rage is very funny, and Idra's rage was very not funny. There was no joking about it. It was just very forward and direct. I think you fucking suck ass, and you will never get good at this game. Send message. Leave the game. Go to the next game. Oh, right, this exiles my graveyard. Man, I'm just enjoying talking about StarCraft. I'm just enjoying talking about StarCraft, and I'm missing the damn everything. I think it's actually fine, though. We have the Roiling Vortex. We have a Hunt for the Specimens. We have Village Rites. Okay. Alright, let's sacrifice this. Bang bong. So long. See, you never need to worry about Kroxa's showing up. I'll just keep drawing them, you know? Just keep drawing. It's like not a deal. Necrotic Fumes. Target this. Exile this. Submit. Congress, his last question is about StarCraft. Do you have a favorite Fun Day Monday? Personal faves of mine are Mine 'em Up and the Worst 2v2 Partner, Comedy Gold. Sorry for all the questions. Congress, no, I warmly invite you to ask me any question you want at any time. Unless I'm streaming. Because I'm busy then. I'm kidding. I love talking about this stuff. Probably 337. Day 9 Daily 337 we have liftoff. I have very, very fond memories of. Sheppy says, when was the last time you played a game Brood War? What month are we? We're May 11th, is that right? Alright. It's not actually too big of a deal. And I'm going to pay to become it. Aaron 2A says, for the less knowledgeable, would you mind explaining which daily that was? I know, of course, but for others, you got it, Aaron 2A. Wingmanning me into my own content. This is great. So I did a show in StarCraft 2 called... Oh, wait, I didn't answer the when my Brood War game was. Certainly over Winter Break I played. But I've largely this year played Age of Empires 2 as my RTS of choice. Played a little bit of co-op Commander. Not more than like 2 or 3 nights of co-op. Don't. And how does this one work? Whenever you cast or copy an instant sorcery... No, I'm going to awaken the Blood Avatar on this fella. Hunt for Specimens. Ta-da! But yeah, so Fun Day Monday was a show that I did when I was first doing StarCraft content. And the idea behind Fun Day Monday was StarCraft is kind of like Magic in that it's a strategy game where you're really trying to... What are we doing? I'll exile it. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get money to build up a base and use that base to build up a trying to use workers to build a base, use the base to build an army, use your army to go kill the other guy. And much like in Magic, what you do at the start impacts what you can do later, impacts what you can do at the end. So there's a sort of cascading set of decisions, and the idea of Fun Day Monday was, I want you to play StarCraft with insane and ridiculous constraints. So, for instance, we have Liftoff was, you need to submit to me a game where when the game begins, you lift off your main base and land it somewhere else, and then you start the game. Or, you know, we had other Fun Day Mondays where it's like your first expansion has to be your opponent's natural. By the way, a natural expansion is the name for an expansion that is designed for you. There was other things where it was like, okay, you know how there's like 4 cards in Magic the Gathering that like, okay, if you're playing a black deck, you're probably going to be playing with Heartless Act, right? Like, and imagine if I said you can have a deck that has no 2 and 3 mana cards. Actually, this is a very good comparison. You can have no 2 or 3 mana cards. You can have as many 1, 4, 5, and 6 as you want, but no 2 and 3 mana cards. Go. So Fun Day Monday was like. And people would play the most insane, incredible games and submit them, and we would normally get about 2,000 submissions every single week. And then we had the Fun Day Monday admins who would go through and try to pick the best games. And then we would do a show where we would watch them, but my 2,000, yeah, that was a lot. I'll just get these 5. Sounds like What the Deck for Brood War, but it was 10 times better than What the Deck, because most times when people would play, their experience would be an irredeemable jumble of dog shit, right? Like you'd play a game and the strategies wouldn't work at all. And let me just say, if Wizards of the Coast ever implements replays in this damn game, ooh, we're going to be doing some of that shit right away. Because, you know, I once upon a time tried to do some, like, woohoo, let's just have some fun and let's play out some ridiculous decks. Like, you play and you lose, like, 8 games in a row and you win on the 9th. And the 9th game is fun. It is fun to see. But they have 8 games of garbage that took, like, an hour and a half. Shoot her. I assume that Pandora's just going to be Binding of the Old Gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. You can't heal. This is actually probably strictly incorrect to do, huh? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is only on your turn, huh? Oh, screw it. Did we win? Nice. I mean, I just saw someone discard 2 removal spells, so I was like, perfect. Tonka says, the Mine 'em Up Monday was special to me because it got my friend interested in the game. All he did was Widow Mine plays, and it was epic. What was the Mine 'em Up Fun Day Monday? Was that? Oh, yeah, there were ones where we basically said you can't use any of the important units, right? Because, like, again, like in Magic, 2 and 3 drop, or 2 and 3 mana spells are, like, the bread and butter of, like, almost every deck. We were just like, alright, you cannot build Marines, Marauders, and tanks if you're Terran. You can't build Zealots or Stalkers if you're Protoss. And you can't build Zerglings, Roaches, or Hydras if you are Zerg. We have no black mana. Let's hang on to this one. Seems like a later term one. The content's still so solid. Woo! I worked hard as hell on those ones. My god, those were exhausting. Ooh, never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Never did. Never did. Never didn't have it. Don't have it! 1 damage to any target. Let's do Pest Summoning. Then I'll do the 1 damage to any target on this butthead. Oh, okay, so we're up against the Teamer list. Could be Teamer ramp, could be not. You never know for sure. Now, do I actually care that much about this Edgewall Innkeeper? At this point, no, not a chance. I'm defense ping pong boy. Michael Zarek says one of my favorite Day 9 Fun Day Mondays was Queen's Only Zerg. That's where there were 2 people who were doing Fun Day Monday met, and they got in this like 60 versus 60 Queen battles, and they were just transfusing, and I just put the camera on my face and left the room. You just heard transfuse. Oh my god. You fucking what, mate? Friendly Spire says, Dane, you're the only reason gamer isn't a bad word in my house. Keep on raising the bar. Hell yeah. Try to be a good dude. Trying to be. Working hard. I actually think what I'm going to do is get a small gift for my dear neighbor. Extend an apology and just be like, dude, sorry about that. Let's work it out. Up and away we go. So this deck traditionally ramps into things like Terror of the Peaks or Alrund's Epiphany. It's just using like the 20 amazing Throne of Eldraine cards. 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these. There's 12. 4 Lovestruck Beasts. 4 Lovestruck Beasts is another 4, so that's 16. Then somewhere between 2 and 4 Great Henges. Oh, somebody be ramping. You fucking right, mate. Expressive iteration. Excellent. Have a good night, Conquerors. Let's go get some good blocks in. What? Alright. Bang. Show me what I got. Exile. Up to 1 card from a graveyard. Get a counter. Be indestructible. Looks good to me. Bum. 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 Could have blocked with the Human Force sacking it. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Fuck. Yeah, I have no explanation for this. Am I gonna play this side? Am I gonna play the Wake and the Blued Avatar? I think I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna play like a basic bitch, you know? Let's just do this, man. Live, laugh, love. You know? Shoot this guy. 3 mana, deal 1. What a steal. Ooh, it's so true. Digital Paupers is talking about funding money made me so sad I subbed. Much love from UK. I'm so happy to have profited off your devastation. Give me your money. Is anyone else sad? Where are my sad boys? Come on, come to Frown Town. Population, your pal, day 9. I'm sad. I'm so sad. I can't keep my shit together at all. You know, here's one thing that I will... This is something I'm really, really proud of with regards to Funde Mundi. I will note, Funde Monday, I stopped it while I was ahead. Mm-hmm. Yes. Give this shit to me. You know that I would love to eat. Going into day 9 town. Oops. Actually, yeah, this is fine. I'll just devour this. I think I'm actually going to hard cast the Oriq Lore Mage. Or the Extus. Bang. Yeah, I think that it was sufficiently hard to do Funday Mondays that I'm glad that I stopped when people still really loved it, because it will just always be one of those things that was good. You know what I mean? It'll just always be one of those things that was good. I ended it at the right time. You coming at me? Ooh, yeah. This just makes it indestructible. I don't think it really matters. Healing and damage dealing, baby. Yeah, this is some beats, you know? Alright, so we don't have anything that is white in the sideboard. I don't even know what else is in here, man. I'm just gonna summon some Pest Summoning. Let's get this one into here. I think that this is what we want to do. I think. Alright, so is this sacrifice another creature? So I can't sacrifice this creature. Okay. This is limited. This is the real deal. Figbird, you're so sweet with these targeted singleton gifties. You're very sweet. Figbird says, "It's Funday Monday talks, bringing out the long timers. Hearts to all you guys." Ooh, in case some of you haven't seen this, if you sacrifice something in response, the Bone Crusher Giant fizzles and goes straight to the graveyard. Who's doing big stretchies? Is it you? Are you my big stretchy baby? Yeah, that's good. Alright, so perfect. Say powerful. Block 1, block 2. Tell me what you're gonna do. Okay. Yeah. Dude, this deck is very cool. Bing, bang, bong, bong. I think I say no. I think I just say no, right? Just say no, huh? I think that's it. Because if at any point both of these guys die, villain's done, right? I mean, they can throw away a creature turn, that's fine. That's filthy. Doesn't sack pest kill villain? Not quite. One off. One off. Okay. You cut. Weirdly, I'm not feeling Kroxa very much. And that's like my favorite card, like, ever, man. I think I'm not feeling Kroxa. He doesn't want to almost kill. I guess so. I guess I'm. How's he Chrome War in this matchup? It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's like, yeah, it's like alright. You know? I mean, they have some big boys, right? They have a Galazeth Prismari. Try to see if there's a way I can get 4 in here. Maybe healing out this puppy, huh? Let's try this. Let's try this. This is my little gray cat. Irrefutable artist, a bit of a long shot, but speaking of old episodes, I've been trying to find an episode where you analyzed a pro playing Swarm Host. The games took like an hour and the creep was just all over the map. I think that what you're describing is 100% of Zerg vs. Protoss is in Heart of the Swarm. I think you might be referencing that. You would be hard-pressed to narrow it down more than that for me. Swarm Host had to get quite a rebalance. I think I also think they took a little too long on that pup. You better watch that. Coming at ya. Wajnikel says, why is the red-black combo called Mardu? I thought it was called Rakdos. Oh, it is. If you throw a little white in there, then you get Mardu. Mardu is red-black, white. Brilliant color combination. Here I come. I'm a flying twitchy boy. Bang, boom, bow, bang, bop. Thorin Twins. By the way, I passed California Bar on Friday. Thank you for your content, for providing me something to look forward to after long days of studying. All the best. Hell yeah, man. Oh my god, you're so intellectual. Oh, I'm gonna eat this one up. It's gonna gobble down this Edgewall and keep her. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, it's gonna taste so good. Oh my god. Oh, so tasty. This design's so weird. Didn't see that on mobile. Yeah, it's a little hidden. It's a little hidden in there. Your intuition is correct. Sharon Taylor says, what's your opinion on the split between Inquisition of Kozilek and Thoughtseize? I would say that if you're more a control list, I'd favor Thoughtseize more. If you're more of a sort of tempo ramp out deck, I like Inquisition of Kozilek, because your health is very relevant in a lot of those spots. That said, I'm no pro. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know who I am. Come to me, my baby. I think that's a few too many cards for my blood. Because if I did the Plumb the Forbidden and smacked the Eyetwitch, we would have also gotten an additional card and a learn card, which would have been 8. We no longer have anything that is white. I'm just going to do this. Immersturm Predator. Joe Lotion says, this may sound equally a long shot, but I think you may be referring to Snoop versus Titan on Alter Zim in the finals of the O-Gaming Nation Wars. Lasted well over an hour and as one of the observers overheated and timed out. I remember doing one with Total Biscuit. I don't think it was... I think it was Snoop versus Harstem, I want to say. Snoop versus Harstem. Where TB put on Smooth Jazz. That's fucking so funny, man. Alright, we're on to the next one. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, no way. No way. This is incredible. This is an important moment in my life. No way. Oh my. Been brought tea. Yes. Man, I'm getting increasingly hot on this puppy. Should I plumb? I think this is fine. Beautiful specimen. What a hunt. I'm going to start from scratch here. It says 1 health. Obviously I can win the air. Yeah. Yeah, TBN in control. Lovely lads. Fucking sucks, man. How to get the old border on lands? You dish out cash, BizBuzz. I think I'll go ahead and do a little pestilence here. I'd love it. I'd love that land. I would love to get that land. So I'm going to go ahead and snag the Lovestruck Beast. There's just a pair of blues open, not enough to cast either of these. Then weave this back. Grand Admiral Havoc says, I've noticed there's a couple lessons you don't choose very often. Now, you have a second part to this, but which ones are you thinking of? Because I feel like we've been pretty... I don't think of any we haven't chosen, outside of the Mascot exhibition, which is fantastic to have as a one-of. So that would be where I would start my evaluation, where I'd be like, okay... Okay, so I'm gonna... Excuse me. Excuse me, darling. Yeah, I think having one of there, Grand Admiral Havoc, makes sense, because I have 2 Pest Summonings, 2 Necrotic Fumes, and I've been using these a lot. I have the one that you can deal damage or destroy an artifact. That's actually right there. Let's see here. Well, let's swing first and see what happens. And there's the Mascot. And there's another one. There's another one in there. I'm not that sure about. Let me put a thing here to remind me to use Plumb the Forbidden. Plumb the Forbidden. Plumb the Forbidden. Let me go ahead and sacrifice this creature. I actually would love to keep the Eyetwitch. I think it's terrific. There's one more. There's one more that I can't remember which one it is. That might be a candidate. Granted, I'll have. So we're definitely going to sacrifice this, because now the Brazen Borrower fizzles. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that at all. It's great. Dang. Yeah, Illuminate History. Discard a number of cards and draw that many. If there's 7 or more in your hand, create a 3/2. I think this is a terrific cycler. I'm going to get the Mascot Exhibition here, though. I think this one's going to be nice. Let's go ahead and play a card here. Hello. Master Mike says, for example, every time I watch Brutal players try to move things up a ramp, I'm happy I play SC2. Good lord, ain't that the truth? Do you just want to be close? Is that what we're trying to do? Here, let me move stuff. Dude, ramps in SC2 fucking don't do anything. Ramps and terrain are like irrelevant in that game. It's hilarious to me how little of an impact they have in the game at all. And what do you think, sweetie pie? Giving you scritches. There you go. Mischance and Brood War is huge? Yeah, it's 50%. 50-50. 50-50. I actually think it's something weird, like the 52.5 or something. I think it's like, but it should be like right around 50. I think I don't care at all. I'm not entirely sure why Villain would do this in this game at all. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go in a slightly odd order. I'm going to play the Serrated Scorpion first. Then I'm going to a Crow and War, and I'm going to snatch the 5/5. Because I believe that right now, if my opponent were to want to do anything, they would typically respond at the Crow and War swing phase. So I can swing like this, and probably some stuff will get bounced. Or shot. Weakest chance is 53.125. God, I'm fucking really good at this shit, man. This happens on cast. Yeah, so I mean you can't even counter this because the sacrifice is a casting cost. Versus another interesting difference in SC2 versus Brood War is that the tank in SC2 does more DPS in tank mode. This is not the case in Brood War. I think that's incorrect. I think it does more DPS when it is unsieged in Brood War. Yeah, I mean, in Brood War, if you were on high ground to low ground, the mischance was like 50%. It was like really. Zossi says, wait, what the fuck? Wiki says this. With any ranged attack, there's a very slight chance of an air shot or miss for no reason. The chance of an air shot is 1 out of 256. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes you shoot and you just miss. Figbert says, I just looked the numbers up. It's 19 versus like 23. Really? I still don't believe it. I mean, siege tanks and Brood War shoot really slow. What if you ran a Witch's Oven in this? Isn't it banned? Auranugath? Isn't it banned? Future Guy 3000 says, GG, dude, your deck is really annoying. Dude, we just started playing it. It's really, really nice. Let's put back a Plumb the Forbidden. Well, I can't really play the Eyetwitch because Despair Sentinel is has reach. Okay, so we're up probably, plausibly, very likely against the Naya list. We're very likely up against the list that is going to summon a whole bunch of little adventure creatures. Or, I mean, oh, we could be up against the Selesnya list. Versus, yeah, from TL 19.32 versus 22.22. Not gonna lie, there's something that still feels a little weird about that number to me. Which I know just makes me sound utterly full of it. Chill. Ideally, what we want is to get a Bastion of Remembrance out. Yeah, alright. Sockreal showed up, says, why are you playing this? MTGA is a fad and will be dead in a couple of... oops, I scrolled. Sockreal says, why are you playing this? MTGA is a fad and will be dead in a couple of weeks. Play something that will become a legend in gaming. Hood Outlaws. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, we are up against Naya Adventures. That's terrific. Was Hood bad? Hood was... Hood was unimaginably terrible. I mean... And the way I might describe it is like... Alright, I gotta move you. So I've played... I've played a lot of games, and my evaluation was not that no fun can be had or derived from it. In fact, if you saw me on Friday, I had a very good time. You're the weakest link, goodbye. I had a good time. I had a lot of fun. I thought it was really funny. You know, it was ridiculous. However, so this might look bad, and it is, but it's not as bad as you think. But the thing is that, like, it's like my brain was kind of experiencing the game in the future a bit, where I'm like, well, I know where this goes. Dude, we're gonna be down to our plums in a moment. Yeah, I mean, like, I know what this sort of experience becomes in a month, which is unbelievably bland gameplay. And I don't know if you disagree with that, Sacriel, because I've heard people be like, oh, you have to understand the stealth. The stealth is so important because you give away your positions to good players. Because a whole lot of people are playing the Robin Hood character. And this sort of stuff. Do this, and then we're gonna get down to our plums. 1, 2. Faceless TV says I'm up early today. Jesus! Nicholas! Everyone, my brother is here. It's time to draw all the attention over to our good friend Tasteless TV. Nick's using his own emotes in here. I love it. It's like when a dog pees on a fire hydrant. Ah, yes, my territory. Oh man, so self-conscious, big celebrity. Okay, this is good. Okay, so let's see here. So first things first, we want to claim the Firstborn. I think we want to claim the Clarion Spirit, because this can make more 1/1s for us, which is essential to our build. And then we are going to probably play Forbidden Friendship, yeah. Okay, that's good, that's good. And we're going to sacrifice the Clarion Spirit. We're not really doing terrifically much, but you know, we certainly are playing a lot of creatures. Nick, I was, Nick's my brother, for anyone who's wondering who I'm talking to. Nick, I was talking earlier about the fact that I actually watch every single piece of content that you create. I watch all of it. Every single one. So I should exchange here. Great, alright. Very clear, very simple blocks. Take this, take this. We need to block this one, and this is 5 damage, so I would go down just a wee bit. I think that's fine. What if I did this, actually? Because this is taking 10 damage, so I'd go to 13 and go back up to 5. I think I want to block this. I watch every ASL and every GSL, and you're smashing in all of them, Nick. I don't really know what I want. I guess this. Let's take this guy. Not drawing the cards that I need to draw. Did I beat Virtual Verse? Not yet, man. Not yet. The game has so much moon logic that what we've done is, let's see here. Necrotic Fumes. This is good. So we Necrotic Fumes. I think we Necrotic Fumes here, right? We target this one, sacrifice this one. That one goes, this one goes. You know, it's all ASL, all GSL, and the logic in that game is so bizarre. So probably exchange here. I mean, Villain's just gonna swing out. It's like it's not close. Well, shit. I mean, maybe if we can get the Bastion of Remembrance up, like, maybe. Mascot Exhibition, maybe. Oh, this is a joke, huh? This is a really fun game in which I never make any progress ever. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I would be going to 10. And then I'll be going down 3. Alright. Live again another day. Ah, crap. We almost got there. But yeah, Sapriel says if Hood has any hope of living more than a few weeks, they have a lot of work to do. It's fun and there are some interesting parts, but there's some deep fundamental issues. Yeah, it's true. Is this ranked? Nick, I never don't play ranked. I am not a coward. This is not a coward stream. Fear no loss of ladder points. Doesn't change the fact that we are dead as shit. Alright, so this one's going to attack. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go here. We're going to exchange this. And probably do like this kind of block thing. Let's go ahead and sack the goat. Show me what I got. I have enough of that. Okay. We're going to sacrifice this. Let's see what's here. Don't need a Temple of Malice. Yeah, you know, I think we're actually okay. I think we are okay. We're... Alright, we have a Kroxa. That's neat. That's some fun stuff. But I think this is, like, basically... I'm no longer here to count. Oh, Clarion Spirit is so bad for us. Alright, I can kill that. I can kill that. I can eat that. That last one's a problem, though. Alright, so I do this here. I can also, like, do this kind of thing. Like, yeah, that's a start. This is the list that never quite loses, but never quite wins. Ooh, that sucks. But we eat the rest. Does Zanachi have a reason not to fully swing out? Absolutely not, Michael Zarek. We've actually been dead for a few turns, but Zanachi has really given us some of the sweet stuff. It's so hard to see how we can win this. Yeah, I think we're dead. Alright. Okie dokie, smokey pokey. We gotta do some sideboarding. Not the most amount of sideboarding, though. The Kroxas are probably bad. Bone Crusher's probably pretty good. Our list is actually pretty good against villain. I don't think I want the Akroan Wars. I know this list reasonably well. I'll just keep in one Kroxa. I love decks where I don't have to cycle. Makes everything a lot easier. Oh. Avika says, what percentage of the game just comes down to the luck of your draws versus the content of your deck? That's an interesting question, because, like, most people talk about what is the, like, difference between how well I draw versus how well I play. But that's an interesting question about, like, how does my luck impact the success or failure of my deck? And I almost want to say what makes a deck a good deck is that your top deck draws are almost always helpful, and trying to make sure that that's good. Like, for instance, if I play an out-of-control ramp deck, I'll have some ramp cards and some big creature cards. So if I've ramped a bunch and I'm out of cards in hand, I want to draw a big creature. But I keep drawing one of these big-ass... I keep running into one of these big-ass... I want to draw one of these big-ass creatures, but then I wind up running into more ramp spells. That kind of stinks. Oh no. This deck is actually quite good at being able to withstand a lot of those types of pressures. So for instance, okay, hunt for Specimen. Great. I think we just want some pests, do we not? Maybe we want some Necrotic Fumes. I already have my next few turns. Flames, that's alright. Keep running into a big ass. I know, Kraid. I can't quite get my words right. I'm gonna go get some more hot water. Zonachi is in hot water. Clarion Spirit. Ooh, I'm gonna be snagging this bad boy. No. Boink. Clarion Spirit is a very strong card in my opponent's deck. So what I want to do is I want to take it with a Claim the Firstborn. I want to commence Operation Bing Bong. And then I'm going to go ahead and Plumb the Forbidden. And I'm going to sack both of these creatures. This. Oh, there it is. There's the Bastion of Remembrance. It's a ding-dong. I'm back! Damn, the guy says the BGM in this game is slightly too epic sometimes. No, that's not true, Dan the guy. You're wrong. It's exactly as epic as it needs to be. I think... Do I snag this guy? I think probably not. And I don't think I want this... White mana. I'm just going to do this and just be full of regret later on. That's fine. Michael Zarek says, where did you get your game design chops? Is it just from gaming experience? Did you take classes or some sort of subset of your math degree? Few answers to that. One... Do I really have design chops? Have I truly made something excellent? I don't know. I don't even know what design chops are. I don't know when you go from someone that writes shit to an author. I don't know when this happens. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and get Pest Summoning. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know when the transition happens from you're a writer to you're an author, someone who deals with design, who is a designer. But I have a master's degree in interactive media with focus in game design. From USC. So I was 3 years there, and I've done various design projects on and off for many moons now. Okay, this is when you get hired as a game designer, they give you your chops. That's terrific. It's terrific. Happens when you publish your work. As soon as you write shit, you're an author? Damn right. Okay, in that case, I'm a game designer. You can even see some of the games we made last year, such as Straits of Danger, The Gauntlet, including our exciting update to the Gauntlet 2.0, coming to a stream near you sometime this fucking summer. And I think it's important to, shit. That should have been black, this should have been white. Okay. I think it is essential to differentiate between... Okay, I mean, I can't actually do this one. This one is, like, way too challenging for me. Ow. Ow. I think there's a substantial difference between being articulate and being able to communicate one's point that one is trying to make about design, for instance. There's a significant difference between that. There's a big difference between that and being correct. I don't know if in any way, at any point, I am correct about a lot of the things that I say. Scared this man. So with that said, I don't know how correct I am about any of my evaluations on anything. But the reason I am a reasonable talker is because of doing the Day 9 Daily, and all the thoughts about design, I think, come from a mix of having tried to make things, run into the troubles and successes there. That's a piece to it. Also, having everything that I say be challenged in 100 different ways every time I speak kind of helps guide your thought process. Because I'll be like, here's something that I think is cool, and someone will be like, I don't agree in the slightest. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh god. Alright, so let's do this. Yeah, I should have made this blind. Friendly Spire says, do you think you need to be a designer to critique designers in a meaningful way? Or at least is another designer critique more meaningful than a user? Oh, dude. Okay, I have a pretty strong opinion about this. I think that most people have no clue what critique means. And, I mean, let's assume that you mean this in the most, like, and the person is a really great communicator and totally rules. I think that... I don't. It's hard for me not to be like fundamentally really pragmatic about it. Most and I was talking about feedback earlier today, where I was saying that I think, dude, if you are trying to react to an experience, like, oh, I was playing this game and here's how I felt. That's good to share your experience and to share what it is that you feel and what you think. But just because... Oh, nice. I don't know if I can shoot this guy. Here we go. Just because someone is a designer does not fundamentally mean that what they're saying is more or less correct or even makes sense given your experience on your project. I remember an author once upon a time said, like, okay, I don't know how every young girl should be written in every young adult novel, but in my young adult novel, I spent hundreds of hours thinking about the perspective of this young girl. And I know that perspective very, 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 very well. And this author was making this point in the context of, hey, it was great having you stop by. Take care, love you, man. And he was saying in the context of writing, but I feel like that's a very interesting thing to note, because this happens a lot of times with any creative work. Could be writing, could be a game, where you go, okay, like, for instance, what kind of games do I play? I play a lot of system-heavy competitive multiplayer games. What makes a good story in a game? I don't know at all. And in fact, if I were a really good narrative designer and really understood storytelling in games, I might have commentary on your narrative game that is not as relevant because I've only thought about it for an hour and you've thought about it for 1,000 hours. I don't know how villain doesn't just die on board, which is good. This is where we want to be. Polar Bear says, hey Sean, do you think mostly walking gives you a lot of insight as well? I always enjoy when you guys stop for a second and really deep dive on a mechanic or sequence. I think all of it's incredibly, incredibly, incredibly valuable. Get bopped. Doink, doink. I think I need... maybe I do. Nice. Nice. I think that, like... Okay, so here is my... How do I want to proceed with this? How do I want to proceed with this discussion thing? Let me kill my opponent. Make this one better. I think that, like, by virtue of being live and, again, having your ideas challenged a lot, there's things where I think there is a difference between being... right and everyone just disagrees with you because they don't know it as well. This would happen to me all the time in StarCraft. No, I just don't really think that that's how you hold off on a one-gate opening from Protoss. I'm like, oh, really? Because I'm on the top 5 of Icy Cup, so fuck off, right? Like, oh, yeah, random forum poster, get out of here. There's things like this that I think some of it is true, but then there's a different kind of, I thought I was right, where, like, for instance, if I say a joke that I think is really funny and no one laughs, and that's game. If I say a joke and no one laughs, that can make me go, oh, I didn't realize that would be the reaction. Okay, that's really helpful. You know, you get this sort of, like, tuning. And when it comes to expressing a lot about creative ideas and creative space and stuff like that, it feels somewhere in between there. Where, for instance, here's a really simple example, okay? A lot of people are like, RTS games are too hard, and the reason is the APM requirement. I need to reduce the APM requirement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify the base building. I have played many RTS games that have tried to do this. What they do is they basically take StarCraft and they say, supply depots, get out of here. You don't need to do that anymore. Barracks, you can just put it on an auto production. Don't even worry about it. It'll just produce. Cool. Workers, you don't need to do any worker production. It just automatically builds up to the max. And I remember there were some mods for StarCraft that kind of did this. And the effect of that, when you play it, is you discover this is boring. It's actually fucking boring. What you've done is you've deleted something to do, and now there's nothing to do. The game would begin and you'd be like, all right, I'm going to build a thing. All right, it'll be done in 65 seconds, right? So, that doesn't feel good. Figbird brings up Tooth and Tail. Tooth and Tail is a great example of removing this kind of activity and increasing this other one. Tooth and Tail is a really intense, fast-paced game because the way in which you control your army is made way more difficult. Because you control the mouse cursor as with a controller. Or I'm not explaining that properly. You control a commander that basically functions as, like, come to me and fight by me, you know, this kind of thing. And so by making the macro automated in some ways in Tooth and Tail, but elevating the challenge and difficulty of just controlling the commander and controlling the army, you kind of actually have a trade-off that feels really good in a lot of ways. And so, for instance, this is something that I would state I have enough experience playing that I can say with conviction, I know what I'm talking about here. But I know what I'm talking about isn't the absolute statement. This is built upon 5 games that I played and the discussions I had with them, right? So here's the 5 pieces, here's the 5 sort of bricks in the foundation of this thought. I know what I'm talking about with respect to simplifying base building management in this particular way. So if I were to share that point on a show, I might think to myself, ooh, we're gonna completely wreck-a-roni someone's day. This is gonna be terrific. This is gonna be good. We're gonna double claim. I'm gonna cause some pain. It's gonna be terrific. And so, for instance, if I brought up this idea and I started to hear people say, no, I really don't like the base building, and I think the right way to do it is to do thing XYZ to substantially simplify it. This is what I think. Ho-hum der-bum. In my head, I don't even need to push back on that. I just go, yep, I know why they're saying that, and if I wanted to engage, I would say, Odie, I totally know what you're saying. And on paper, that makes sense, but in practice, here's what's wound up happening in my experience. Or you know what might wind up happening? I might wind up saying, damn, you know what? Here is an aspect of base building that I didn't think through all the way, and someone brings up a really great point that makes me go, ooh, actually, yeah, that's a really nice point. I love that point. And all of a sudden, I tune my opinion a little bit. And so now, instead of having these 5 basic pieces of information, I might now have 6, because I had a good discussion with someone about this particular topic. Clarion's This is still okay. I'm going to drown my opponent in card advantage by doing this. I'm going to get red mana. Claim this. Claim this to get an extra spirit. Swing with everything. And I'm going to Plumb the Forbidden. I'm going to sack 5. There's going to be sack, which means I get to draw 5. This deck is nasty, man. So I feel that, like, there's a mixture of me building experience and gaining experience in my own realm, communicating that can help reinforce that I understand what I'm talking about, or causes me to find holes in what I'm talking about that makes me go, right, nice, 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 nice. Claim Village Rites on this. Although I might Immersturm. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait and see what he does. Alright. C'est pas problème. This deck is banging. And so there was a reason I was bringing up this whole... Yeah, so this is just with regards to answering the statement, like, how do I feel that talking about shit makes me feel? Probably this. Wow, Zanachi's gonna come out on top here, but it's fine. This is actually quite disgusting. You're ripping me apart, Lisa. Your villain blocks or not? Why would that be listed? I'm gonna get Pest Summoning, man. Sacrifice this, draw 2, doop doop. This deck is, like, very disgusting. Gross. Hi, Mark. I did not. But yeah, I mean, I'm taking a lot of words to say basically the same thing over and over and over again in a number of different ways, but basically, I firmly believe that you don't have to be a designer to have good critique or good feedback. You don't even, and even if you are a designer, that doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be able to give that good critique. By the way, so let me see. If I Village Rites this, I can find a Necrotic Fumes. I can then... No, this is going to be better. If I just Claim the Firstborn this, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I play this. Great. Take this. Boink. When I attack, I exile this. It gives me a +1/+1 counter. That allows me to deal 1, 2, 3, 5 rebellion. I play this, and then I can sacrifice this to this. That is nasty. This is fun. This is some of the most fun I've had in Standard, like, period. This is terrific. But I think there is something to be said that I think a lot of times when someone is trying to give critique or give feedback, they are not being helpful even fucking at all. And I feel like there's this sort of glorified, like, but okay, I am giving good feedback. Like, what, like, would you say that that's good? I'm such a pragmatically, I'm such a grounded in reality kind of thinker. It's very difficult for me to be like, don't even speak to me about in the ideal case. What's the functional case? My brain is, like, literally incapable of thinking about this not in the way that I'm describing it. Mr. Susan said something nice. I know your forte is mechanics-based system-heavy games like RTS, but we still value your opinion on games outside your expertise. Opinions of an art form, not the sole purview of the experts of that genre. Games should be fun, and shouldn't be a gate-kept niche. No, I agree. I agree with you. About the gatekeeping. Not necessarily that I provide valuable feedback or thoughts. I mean, I'm going to share my thoughts because at the end of the day, that is my profession. My profession is to burble about stuff. Oh, terrific. Okay, so this is a Gruul aggro list that I think Raphael Levy was fiddling with. And the purpose of this list is you use cards like Magda, Brazen Outlaw, which is a Dwarf Berserker. And whenever a Dwarf attacks, create a treasure token. The Rimrock Knight is a Dwarf Knight, so that can also make treasure tokens. We're going to definitely do this first. So they are going to be trying to kill us as fast as possible. Or AFAP. So I think that what I would rather be doing is just... Probably Necrotic Fumes. Probably Necrotic Fumes is the one that I want to get out because I want to be able to eat the scary big ones. Giant Orange says, I think it should be gatekept to an extent. If someone like that Cuphead reviewer who can't jump and dash tries to review that game, his opinion isn't valuable even slightly. You know, I kind of find the word gatekeep funny. I find the nature of how it's used funny. I mean, there's obvious merit to, like, the idea of, like, dude, if, you know, are the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies the best movies ever? Are they, like, unbelievably artistically significant? And the answer is, who cares, man? Those movies fucking rule. Let people enjoy what they enjoy, you know, that sort of thing. But let's not use the word gatekeep. Let's speak a little bit more realistically. Goodbye, Magda. Did I not block Magda last time? Am I a dumb derpy boy? Probably Necrotic Fumes, maybe? I think I'm gonna do this. I kinda want to do some instant speed. Oh, shit, Essica's fucking Chariot. I forgot there's a bunch of copies in here. Ay, 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 ay. Mamma mia. Alright, well, here we go. It's time to block that shit. No attacks. So, I mean, I do, for instance, feel like if you are, say, hiring for an engineering position, I think it's entirely reasonable to try to make sure that your people know how to do fucking engineering. You know what I mean? I feel that's pretty damn reasonable. Let's see if we can ping-pong villain down. This is going to be a really challenging matchup. Pest Summoning. Don't even care about anything else. Don't even give a shit. Oh, this is pretty good stuff. That hurts. Did I just lethal my 2, 4, 6? Yeah. Yeah, I fucked up. Whatever. Kill this. Lose this. Yeah. This is a good day to die. This gets summoned, gets tapped. This is 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Let's see if villain sees it. Damn, what a genius. Definitely want all of these in here. Oh, get out of here. I think that this feller is the okay one to cut. Probably one of these. Wait, sorry, was there lethal there? Yeah. Yes, 11 damage. Yeah. Crew. Yeah, so coming back to the statement about, like, the Cuphead one, which is, like, if there's a reviewer that literally does not even get the first component to understanding how to enjoy the game, what am I, the player, supposed to make of that? Let me use me as an example. Me evaluating me incorrectly. Anyone ever see my very first playing of the first Dark Souls game? I did not get that game. I didn't get it. And I've talked about this before, that I feel like the, ow. Yeah, and by the way, let me just move past this reviewer for a moment, because I don't know any information about the reviewer, so I'm just taking this information about the reviewer and then extending it to a concept we can leave the reviewer out of it, thereby removing my need to know it. But anyway, so we might say, okay, here's a category of, let's say we have 50 reviews, and these 10 reviewers, they don't get it. They don't get what the game is supposed to be. You know, so they're out of here. I mean, I actually find this to be a pretty interesting discussion point. Because, like, how do you know if they understand how the thing works? When I first played Dark Souls, I didn't get it. I plain and simple just did not get it. Bone Crusher Giant, guess what I'm going to do in Village Rites in response, because I'm fucking a thing. Oh. Disregard. Well, that's game. Oh my god. Well, I hope that this... Oh my god. Oh, never mind. I'm the best player here. I'm the best player here. I think Bobeste Rio is gonna die. Whoa. When I first played Dark Souls, I didn't get the way that the game was supposed to flow. I didn't understand that the game was so much about slow, precise movement and all this sort of stuff. And I've talked a little bit about this, that every game has its mechanics here. Up here is the cool, complex strategy. And underneath is what I call the model of the game. There's a model of how this game works. And an example might be in Dota, you have to understand that you go to the lane at the start of the game, and you're trying to outlast hit them and get them to not last hit. And here's how laning works. And if you don't understand how laning works, you're never going to even get the chance to tap into the strategy. And yes, you do understand the mechanics, but you have to understand the model of kind of the gist of what you're supposed to do. And so, I think that in Dark Souls, I didn't understand the model of the game. And this hurt me a great deal. This negatively impacted my ability to understand the game straight up. Alright, so I'm going to swing like this. Bing, bang, bong. I think there's something to be said about this person who's playing the game. If they don't understand how the game works, that is totally fine. Terrific. Great, we did it. Whoop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What? What the shit? What the shit in the what? Oh. What? Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. Thank God. Oh. 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 Yes. Because there's a lot of things that were reviewed poorly that people just like. I mean, hell, half of mobile games get, like, blasted as being garbage. Like, a lot of people that really love playing them. Yeah, Cold Dragon I'm never playing without the auto tapper. It's virtually unplayable. Claim the Firstborn. Yeah, I get my black mana. Yeah, okay. C'est parfait. Which says, seeing as I was the one who brought up the term gate capped, I think I should clarify. Yeah, I love this. Let's get out the buzzword and get in the definition that you're hoping to get value out of. So I'm gonna go black here because I have the red mana, and if this gets targeted, I want to be able to, in response, Village Rites to make something fizzle, should I need to. So let's do this, claiming this guy. God, I actually think that my opponent is doomed. Gosh, this is just so good. So, Mr. Student says, it's one of those buzzwords that gets used for a lot of stuff. I meant that one shouldn't have to have played Warcraft 3 and Dota 1 and be into the MOBA scene to have an opinion about Dota 2. It's totally valid opinion for someone to say that Dota 2 is too hard and not accessible and not their cup of tea without getting it. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think that, like, way too frequently people are barred from sharing their evaluations that are perfectly reasonable. I mean, it's just too disgusting, he claims. Maybe I actually should have played this in case my opponent bone crushes, but I'm the best player here, so it's fine. Practice for whatever. I don't know. This deck is just so disgusting. Yeah, so what I'm going to say to everyone, y'all are banned from using the word gatekeeping for the rest of the day. Full on outright banneronied in the pepperoni. Banned from using it. Because the problem with the word gatekeeping is it is a term, and like any term that people use... Oops, I was trying to cast this pre-combat. Like any term that someone's trying to use... I have just screwed myself. Like any term someone's trying to use, you wind up with people debating what the word means instead of actually stating the valuable... Oh, yeah. It's the valuable thing, which is... Dude, I am just messing up all over the place, am I? Goodness. Here's the information. Ah. C'est parfait. This is so gross. This has to get chunked, too. This is disgusting. This deck is gross. We're just gonna play this today, man. This deck's just very, very good. Oh yeah, that's definitely a point I can get behind. There's a whole lot of folk in the gaming space at large that are like, no, you're not a real gamer. Yeah, that I can get behind. And you know who was absolutely one of those people? Oh my goodness, your pal Day9 was one of those people. Why would anyone play World of Warcraft? It's not even hard. Oh my god. If the game is not even hard, why bother playing it? Ah, shit. I'm gonna get Robert, aren't I? That's actually good, yeah. Bang. Bang, bong, so long. Boop. Actually, so this is... Uh-oh. So I can make this cost 4. To see it. Alright, it's okay. This is okay. This is fine. Ooh. Ah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got that out of my system when I started playing StarCraft 2. I got that out of my... Actually, I got that out of my system much earlier than that. But no, I was totally one of those... Just kidding. God, I understand why play something like really hard. You play a game where the longer you play, the more powerful you get. It's ridiculous. It's not how StarCraft works. StarCraft is so totally not a game where the more you play, the better a skill set you develop to be able to successfully play the game. That's not at all the way that this works. By the way, you assign 1 damage... it is a common error to think that this will deal 3 damage. So I can, like, do this, bang, this, bang. I think I actually Plumb the Forbidden on this. Let's play this. Yeah. This is definitely the better thing to do. Shoot her! No, probably Necrotic Fumes. Seems good. Ugh. I think we might be dead. I mean, I don't have a creature. This is going to be 6 plus 2? Plus 2? That's a lot of damage. Oh! That's bad. Well, aren't I a very lucky boy? So it's 4 damage, this is 6 damage, so I think I do like this. I think this is it. There's first strike damage. So then we trade this away. Because now Villain doesn't have the ability to cast anything else. Thing for 1. Plumb the Forbidden. Good, we get a Serrated Scorpion. Sip Alpha. So we're going to have to block and then Village Rites. As long as there stands, you have some relation to the person who released the mobile game Threes. Yes, I lived with the creator of Threes for 5 years. And it was released while I lived with him. Show me what you get. Well, that's good. That's actually, like, really fantastic for us. So, we gain a bunch of life. Pre-damage. Yeah, me and my wife are both voice actors in Threes. Ah, shit. I'm not drawing things. Immersturm Predator, huh? Alright, let us think. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty clearly we cut the Kroxas and get him some Macroan Wars. This guy sucks. There you go. Which numbers are you? I believe I'm 192 and Brit is 384. Are those numbers in the game? Did I make those numbers up? 192 is divisible by 3. Who knows? I certainly don't. That seems weak. Better. I don't think I want a Forbidden Friendship as much as I want to hunt for Specimens. This deck is fun as hell. 192 is divisible by 3. 92 is not. I think I first hit for Specimens. I think I Pest Summon. I would rather use Claim Village Rites against, like, Anax. What up, Ravi, whom everyone lovey? Ravi says, Threes is cool, but I bet you don't know the creator of Puzzle Juice. Yeah, that's fine. That is A-okay by me, man. Alright, get a little landies. I don't think this is actually that big of a deal. It's going to be challenging for Regs to get into a long game position with us. Nice. Then Friendship's fine. I think I let this through, because I'm going to get a second Eyetwitch down, I believe. I don't know, 100% guaranteed, but, you know, I think it's plausible. I'm not going to be blocking with this. I think it's fine to swing. Kill thing, draw 2. Ugh. And it looks like we may in fact be struggling to get what we need. Oof. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, down to 6. Yeah, I needed to... Oh, crap, man. Oh, shit. Oh, farts. Oh, no. I'm just gonna speed this puppy up. Really? Oh, come on. Well, I guess we lose. We had some land issues in these games, and that's bound to happen. I wish I could only ever win games, but that's fine. Yeah, 192 is divisible by 3 because its digits add up to 3. Alright. We drew a lot of cards. Yeah. This is a deck runs 3 total land. Sure seems like it. Sure does indeed. Versus you won the game of my heart, though. Oh, Devarius! Oh! You are so sweet. Okay, so I think that in this situation, old dummy Sean would be like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna swing in here. I think we don't. I think new school Sean understands it's better to chill. Sentient Petunias, can you explain that scenario where double blocking the knight worked out? Yeah, no, I'd be delighted to. So we know there's no robber of the rich. I think I'm just going in there. Situation is as follows. You have a Fervent Champion, which is a 1/1 first striker. You have Torbrand that increases things. C'est parfait. The Rimrock Knight, which, the Fervent Champion, which increases things by, increases damage by 2. But the way that combat works is, if I'm dealing 1 first strike damage, what's happening under the hood is first, I have 1 damage to assign. So damage assignment is an important thing, because, for instance, if I double block your dude, let's say you have 5 damage, and I have a 4 health and a 4 health. You would assign 4 of the damage to the first one, and assign 1 of the damage to the second one. And let me just investigate this really quickly. I can think of no other play that is superior to just playing out this and swinging out. So what happens is you assign, in the case of the Fervent Champion, there's 2 things blocking it. It can only assign 1 damage to a single Eyetwitch. So one of them gets assigned 1 damage, the other gets assigned no damage. And then, post-assignment, that 1 gets bumped to 3. 22 lands and 2 Shatterskull Smashing, so 24 lands. That's actually a perfectly landy deck. Friendly Spider says math has so many weird rules. Why even are primes? Prime numbers are a consequence of various operations that you can make. So if you start defining the number 1 and defining the number 2 and defining 3, and then from these numbers you define addition, that 1 plus 1 equals 2. Which then implies things like 1 plus 2 equals 3, and 2 plus 2 equals 4, and 1 plus 3 equals 4. But 1 plus 3 does not equal 2. You can start to build from there. And division is a definition. And once you define division, prime numbers are a natural consequence of that. Lack of divisibility is a consequence that emerges from the definitions. Then prime numbers start showing up everywhere. And that's number wang. Oh, it's such a bad hand, but it has 2 Bastions of Remembrance. I'm never going to chuck this. Never in 1 million billion years. I'll land 1 time. Uh-oh. I literally need a land, because if I get a land, I can play both of these. Shit. Why are integers? Integers are a definition. Does 1 prime number? Nope. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm keeping that Shatterskull Smashing, big B. Your favorite primes, chat? I'm an axe. I'm hardened in the forge. Leave me alone. Pay 3 life. Bastion of Remembrance. Block this guy and then lose to an Embercleave. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We take it a risky. We died instantly. Alright, so when you keep one landers, even though one's a scry land, you have to not suck. And if you do, it just sucks to suck, man. Oh my god, it's a legit hand. Never didn't have it. Okay. Oh, the claim will never be the same. I don't think I have any of those white mana fosters. Let's go with Necrotic Fumes. I think I want the Fumies. I'm going to say no blocks because of the potential of a Robber of the Rich. Isn't that just a pile of shit? Don't know what I'm going to do about it. Just kidding. I know exactly what the hell I'm doing. So first I'm going to claim this. This guy is going to swing there. Bang, boom. And they're going to Village Rites this. Because this died, we get to ping one of the Fervent Champions. Draw, draw. Oh my god, that is number one right there, baby. Clever gal. Feeling clever. Okay. Immersturm Predator. It's good to have a dude that can become invincible, huh? Alright, Fox. Alright, this is great. This is like really, really great. I can exile this creature. So let me target this and remove this. Look at that. I think this is the correct thing to do. I guess white. I think having the Invulnerable Boy is good. Can't kill it. Nice, okay. Meowton. Let's do this. Let's make these boy. I think that this is a safe attack here. Just gonna start swinging in the air like you just don't care. I think this is gonna turn out to be okay. I mean, if I can just chew up this land, I mean, it's terrific. So, taking a peek at this, this means that if there is an Embercleave, okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go, like, block here, block these, and block this, right? And who does this go down upon? Probably this. That's the wrong one. Great. Ooh, some of the bone pressure. Ooh, yeah. Alright, so we will go bang, bang. So we will learn about artifact destruction. Also learn about probably Pest Summoning. Probably some health does sound pretty good here. Okay. Let's just chill a bit, you know? Let's chill. Let's just chill. Grim Fairy 27. Happy 101 month anniversary. 101 months. Feeling good to me. Okay, that's good. Not enough mana. Not enough. So we'll just see what Villain does. This would be 2 and 2. Do any of these have trample? No? Okay. So, I think this is pretty straightforward. So we shoot the bird. Bang. We then block this, so that way when we sacrifice this pest, we get to exile something from their graveyard. Or are we going to exile the Phoenix of Ash? Makes us indestructible. So then we kill that. We never had to worry about this in the first place. Let's see here. Let's leave up the start from scratch. Okay. Then we can crack back in a turn. I think that there is no combination of cards that Villain can have that saves them. Villain and I are in a little bit of a bluff off. Because I've had the way to shoot them. But I don't want to shoot first because I'm in good shape. I want to be fully reactive. Because if I shoot and then they had a Bone Crusher, they'd kill me. But if they have a Bone Crusher, I can respond and shoot them. And I actually worried I made a misplay here, because this is instant speed, right? Oops. This is sorcery speed. Okay, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I thought it was instant speed. If it was instant speed, then my play was correct. But it was not instant speed. All lessons are sorcery speed, I believe. Is that true? Huh. This is not incredible, but I'm gonna try one of these less incredible hands. This is kind of a... I have a claim, but I don't like a claim outlet. Well, I guess Oriq Overlord is technically one. Pest Summoning. I don't know why I'm not doing Forbidden Friendship. I'm making a couple dumb moves. I guess this, you know. Let's see if we can actually get a nice landy out. No, looks like no. We cannot. We can't. Like this. This is fine. ABD fine. So over 9,000 is playing what looks to be Mardu Doom Foretold. Which does like a lot of discarding in your hand that eventually tries to win out with like... Yeah, take whatever you want. Everything is fine by me. Nope. Alright. It's time to make some big boys. Oh, even better. Bing, bong, bang, pow, boom. Perfect. Pop. Ooh. Someone likes me. Someone, like, is fond of your pal day and night. I guess it's just gonna be a, Doom Foretold. I'm pretty sure this is Mardu Doom Foretold. Kroxa, huh? Okay. So I'll do this. They have to choose Awaken the Blood Avatar. This normally costs 6, so we're going to reduce it 2 by sacking this and probably this and this. Okay. I thought I was in a tough bind. I thought I was in a bind. Whoa, what? Alright. Do I change anything? I think I put in these. That seems like a pretty reasonable one. I think I don't put in this as much. I think we're going to wind up being pretty discarded. That was so funny, man. Alright. Jariel says, question that came to my mind. If you were to temporarily gain control of a Kroxa while the trigger is on the stack, the sacrifice trigger. The controller cannot sacrifice it, and thus it stays on the board, correct? No, I think it should sacrifice. Because it says when Kroxa enters the battlefield, if it wasn't cast from escape, sacrifice it and do stuff. So whoever controls it is irrelevant. Just Coke says, I'm not sure they make instant speed take control anymore. You can just make it with other components. Like, no problem at all. You know, like there's a land that that makes your spells flash, for instance. Perfect. Perfect. I suck at my job. Yeah. Because the sacrifice effect just says sacrifice this creature. Doesn't matter who owns it or what. I think opponent is like Mardu good stuff. Maybe Mardu discard. Mardu lockdown. Something. Something like this. Yeah, Mardu good stuff. Gonna draw a bunch, gonna make you discard a bunch, draw a bunch. And Villain doesn't even know what I have anymore, because I don't have a hand. What is your name? What is your quest? Hey, sweetie pie. I didn't mean to say pie so harshly in your face, Despy. What are we doing? What do we think? Alright, well, I mean, I don't really know what else to do. Hey, darling. Thanks for showing everyone the booty. This is getting exiled, that's for sure. Alright, Tibble. Alright. Coming in, baby. Bang!
Yes. Succumb to chaos. Surely you can handle a little pain?
Maybe we win this way. Maybe this is how we get there. Bang! I don't know, I got nothing going on my hand. What's going on with you? Hey, what's up? Hypnosis has just dropped in. Hope the games are going well. They're going terrific. This deck is awesome. I love this deck.
Make no mistake. I'm not nice.
This is getting pretty close. This is getting pretty close. Especially if the Eyetwitch dies, you know? Eyetwitch dies, we can get a bunch of stuff going.
Surely you can handle a little pain.
Alright, we're gonna lose the Claim the Firstborn, that's fine. It was fine. How many more Plumb the Forbiddens do I have? Should have a pair, huh? Pair over there like you just don't care? It's pretty cool. Wow. That's pretty tough. Alright, great. Bang, bang. Well, my hand can get discarded so readily. I feel like I need to. Like this. Yeah. You know, get rid of Tybalt. Bye, Tybalt. Has gone. He's out of here.
Meddling heroes.
So we're going to be Bastion of Remembrance ponging for a little bit. Whoa! This guy is crazy. Bang, boom, pow. Everybody's gonna side dinosaur over the dude. I hate dinosaurs. I hate dinosaurs, man. I'm a human. Keep fellow humans alive. Down with dinosaurs, man. I watched 3 of the Dota anime, so I know that anything that's dinosaur-like is kind of bad. Oh, that sucks most. Just the very, very most. Alright, let's just get a Kroxa, you know? We have 4 in here, and I'm really feeling like it's on the top, you know? I really feel truly that it's there. Oh, you got it. This is a Brightclimb Pathway, buddy. How does he do it? He can't keep doing it. I'm like really good at this. I'm astonishing at this game. My calls have been fantastissimo today. So you have only lands. He was either gonna die or live with only lands in the hands. Oh, this day 9 character. He's hot plasma. Are you okay, Despy? You're just sitting there staring away from me. Got a lot on your mind, huh? Hey, baby. Oh, this is such a good cat. Alright, waiting on your opponent. This is my opponent. This opponent was made for me. Alright, we have the heat. We're against Decameron 78. Decameron. Nally CZ says, I don't understand this top decking. Is this the engine my bad luck is feeding? No, you gotta take the bad luck in stride, and then you have to be able to predict with absolute precision when exactly the card is coming on the top of the deck. You'll notice I don't really call it all the time, but when I do call it, I'm essentially universally correct. There is something to be said about the idea that maybe there's some subconscious part of my brain that has, like, tuned in to the pseudo-random number generators, you know? I think it's good to do Plumb, or some Hunt for Specimens Foist. This is good to do Foist. Because we want to have a target for Plumb the Forbidden to find additional land if we don't get there. Remember Ragnaros? Oh, do I remember Ragnaros? I was so sick. Thick, solid, and tight. Ooh, give me this. This is my Valky. This Valky was made for me. Alright, and a 1-2. Oh, oh! My god! Oh my god! This cherry, don't even care, not even a little bit. Don't care, not even once. Villains stuck on land and about to be stuck on wins. Oh, that's right, you can learn and ditch the Kroxa. That is play that I had completely neglected and forgotten about. It is a good play. It is a very good play. Sunbright says, how many fish sticks should I have for dinner? Range 1 at 24. I'm going to say 9. 9 fish sticks. It's a good amount of fish sticks. 24, not even a question. Says ninjas like pies. Yeah, I'm trying to eat less lately. So I'm trying to be, oh, maybe modest now. As if this were my little treat. Wouldn't it make me feel just a little bit better? Discard your shit. You've got no land. Ooh. Let's see here. If I Pest Summon, and then I Plumb the Forbidden away everything, it's not quite it. It's not quite it. I mean, we're going to be ping-ponging for a lot. No attacks. We're going to sit back pour la défense. Alright, it's going to be Eska. Killing this cat. Love killing cats that aren't my cats. Hey man, that's such a bizarre and evil thing to say. Alright. We gained so much health. Look at this. Oh. Oh my god, they died. Bracka, 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 bracka. For all my comic book reading in life, I've learned that that's how you say bonfire. Bracka, 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 bracka. Alright, let's go ahead and hunt for some specimens. You know what specimen I'm going to hunt for? The one that destroys artifacts at sorcery speed. Start from scratch. And away it goes. Snicked. Bracka, 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 bracka. Yeah, you guys, once you start reading comic books as much as your pal Dana, you start seeing patterns. Yeah. Thwip. Yeah, question. Who is Snicked and who is Thwip? Just like common, like introductory comic questions. These are like child questions. Yeah, Wolverine and Spider-Man. Yeah, Snicked. S-N-I-K-T is when he pulls out his claws. Snicked? Wolverine's not even that cool. He's like just a class 3 mutant. He's like kind of pathetic. Alright, cool. I'll blocka. Snicked is an angry Canadian. What? I don't think that's such a thing. I don't think Canadians get angry. Bracka, 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 bracka. That is a problem. on, give me a swamp. Nice. Hoily toy. So when villain swings, villain will go to 6. Serrated Scorpion's out of the way. How do we do this? I think I see the solution. Do you see the solution? I think I do. I think I see how to do it. Elder Gargle Pal's gonna swing, and that's okay. This is pickling. I think I see it though. I think I see the line. Ooh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. This wasn't even going to be the solution, because I thought that my opponent was going to swing to be up at 6, so I was going to deal a stack of damage, and then when you attack, it deals 3 damage before blocking. Alright, Roiling Vortex is going to join the party. Claim the Firstborns. Are there really that many things to claim? I feel like no, but there are Elder Gargaroths. I feel like Kroxa Pal is going to be quite good. Let's look at some things and see what we can peel out of here. I think this is basically it. Yeah, if villain swung, villain would have immediately hit 6. And I was going to permit the damage through. And then I was going to sack the Scorpion and the Eyetwitch to make the big, scary 3/6 hasting boy. Because I sacked 2 things, that's 4 damage. Plus another... Oh, yeah, villain would have died then. Nice. Very tight. Very, very tight. Click, click, clack. So Brighton says, if anyone was curious, I rolled a natural 20 on how many fish sticks I should eat. It's a critical amount of fish. Alright, we're doing it. How's the Rakdos deck behaving? It's kicking ass. I think it's good enough because we have the Plumb the Forbidden. Critical success, that means 40. Yeah, don't you like 2x the amount of fish sticks you eat when that happens? Decameron. Decameron. Native says, what would you take into consideration when building your sideboard? I mean, there is some pretty basic ways to like navigate sideboard construction that I'd recommend thinking through, which would be looking at your main deck and saying how many cards here are freaking useless. Like what? For instance, if I have 4 Heartless Axe in my main board, those are useless when I'm up against a deck with no creatures. Oh, does this boy not have any more land than this? Decameron, Decameron! Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Alright. No black mana. Because this was played, it had to be green. This was played as blue, because villain didn't have any blue. I see what's going on here. Oh, shit. Deal a little bit of damage. Boom. Draw 2 cards, get some land. That was fucking close. What was lag? Shut up. Is this what Kroxa is playing? It is not. Here comes the big boy. Elder Garglepal. Well, well, well. Jessica. Jessica! Shit. Alright, well, I'm gonna do this one. 5. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Start shooting. Because here's the thing: if I get the Roiling Vortexes out, like Cameron cannot cast the Ultimatum, just cannot. Now I'm 99% certain that the Foretold card is Alrune's Epiphany, right? There's some luxurious looking cats. That is why it is time for them to die. Sean, God, Sean, it's so fucked up. It is. It is. Cannot tell a lie. You know I'm gonna shoot this guy. Thanks, an anonymous cheerer. It's good to have you here, You know, sometimes getting 24 land with this shit is like a challenge. It's like a tricky pickle. No other way to describe it. It's tough. Been a tough draw. It's been a tough time. It's been a tough life. Tough line. Wow, stuck on 5 again. Alright, perfect. Not my face. You monster. I think it's rather important that I actually find the other land. Some Brighton says, it may not be the time for it, but I'm very curious about your expert opinion. Read the future of gaming. Haptics, VR, cool stuff that I don't know about. I gotta be honest, like, I think that VR is in a pretty mediocre spot right now. Because the technology just still kind of sucks. And when I say sucks, people are like, oh, what about the this and that and the other? And, oh my god, this is terrible. I can see. Like, I think that it's still very, very weak. VR. It like, you can't not get sick in it, not because of the resolution, but because of like millions and millions and millions of years of evolution that has taught us that when you see stuff moving like this, your muscles just start involuntarily reacting. It's so challenging to get over just locomotion. I think locomotion is the big struggle. I have vomited after nearly 100% of my VR experiences as an adult, including before the PC gaming show, when I played the Eve dogfighting VR game. Oh my god! I mean, it was fantastic, right? It was like really brilliantly done. And was also you flying around in 360 zero space, like, or a 0G in space, just like, and I like took my headphones off and I was like, oh. It puked right there in front of the developer. Oh my god. And I mean, I really think that the problem is literally that is the problem with VR, is the locomotion and not puking problem. Dude, let's start getting this Fowler discard. Get your discards. And I mean, I really think that if it starts to feel good to wear, like you put it on for an hour, it's not too heavy, you don't get too sick, all these kinds of things. If you can get past that hump, I think you're actually okay. I think that, like, you can develop a bunch of great and cool and dope shit. Oh, this is actually such a nut draw here. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. And I think that once it does get there, like literally just the technology side, I feel as though it is nearly automatic. That suddenly everything becomes just like absolutely fucking insane. No, not this one. Plumb the Forbidden. 1-2. Doing, doing. We just need to get another black man source. Getting manas out has been quite the struggle with this. I think once you do that, it doesn't matter that there's currently no market, because, I mean, like, I don't know if any of you have ever been in some really compelling VR experiences. I mean, there's just literally nothing even remotely like it. It's just breathtakingly awesome. Oh my god, the last one! Oh my god! Jesus! Solid One says, will you play D2 Remastered on stream? Jury's still out a little bit on that one for me. Actually, let me finish this VR point. If you've never had, like, a really compelling VR experience, I mean, it is freaking amazing. It's amazing how incredible it is. It is some of the most moving, experiential stuff I have ever witnessed. It's breathtaking. It's absolutely breathtaking. Elder Gargaroth, Elder Gargaroth, Elder Gargaroth, Elder Gargaroth, Gargaroth, Elder Gargaroth, Gargaroth. Come on, come on. Oh. Well, that'll do, pig. You know, bonked for 8, which is a substantial amount. I mean, if you can do that shit without puking, I mean, like, holy crap. Il est incroyable. Alright, so... Probably this. Probably this. Probably this. This is probably it. Fucking Vorinclex, huh? Vorinclex, huh? Shit. Would have saved it for that. Man, we lost to Extus Chariot today. Alright, so... So that basically puts us in a bit of a pickle, does it not? Can't block this as trample, just kill us. Well... I don't think that we... how do we live through this? We just take Vorinclex? No, guys. This prevents counters from being put on these. I don't actually know if there is a way to win. We destroy the chariot, so I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage going through. I do not actually think that we have a play. So what if we exiled this? 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, shit. Oh, I thought I had another... Alright, well... I found... Sitting there and doing nothing is not the line. I thought I had another time. Ah, crap. Darn it. Rats. If I exiled, I think that was still not enough, because my opponent had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total damage. So I could prevent 2 of that by blocking. And then I only have 5 health, so yeah. That's pretty funny. All right. Dr. Phil says, if you take Plex, how can we take Vorin Plex? We didn't really have a way to take it, because the Vorin Plex prevents counters from going on to the Akroan War. Ooh, there's a good one. What do we have here? We have a Yorian Sky Nomad. Well, I've learned my lesson. I'm going to start from scratch. Dr. says, oops, never mind. Oh, don't worry. I've run into that mistake many, many times. It's so fucking... So easy to just, like, whiff. No way! A whole Illuminate used on that bad boy? Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, Mabonap, you've been asking me this for like 6 hours, and I'm sorry I literally keep forgetting to respond. I don't think I'm going to do any more Returnal on stream. Game is rad. I just don't think I'm going to do any more playing. And again, I actually, maybe I shouldn't laugh this hard, but I just think it's so funny that I've literally seen you post this since I went live. You've like been here for 6 hours, been like, it's like 7 times. Is it okay for me to ask here? I hope. Sure. What about Resident Evil Village? I'm going to tell you something really important, Balgorn. I have never played a Resident Evil game ever! I've never played one at all. Never even touched it. I don't even know what they're about. Have I watched the movies? Absolutely. I'm all about that zombie shit, baby. Aren't we? Aren't we a little interesting person, huh? Watch this. Boom! Extus, Oriq Overlord. Hope you enjoyed watching. It was a lot of fun for me. Solves the equation. I'm so glad I'm not up against... What was the name of it? That weird... What's the name of that game? Doesn't matter. My brain melted. My brain fell apart. There's that historic card combo where you just keep exiling shit and you just run out of cards in your deck and that's how you end the game and that's the game. I hate that. Surprise, I'm an Overlord. This is my Overlord. This Overlord was made for me. Tainted Pact. Oh yeah, I hate Tainted Pact decks. Those things suck. Fucking hate the Oracle Pact decks, man. Do I find them fun? No. Would I ever play with them? They stupid, no good, and very bad. Okay, so let's think about this. If I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is as an additional casting cost. I can return this. Do I even wish to do this? I'm gonna sacrifice none. I'm gonna draw, and because I drew, why the fuck? It's target non-fucking legendary. Oh shit! I hate today. Today sucks. It's non-legendary. It's like new text in my eyes. Oh my god, everything's going terribly. Ugh. God, that entire turn sucked ass. Something good's happening. Alright, it's time to woe. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Boom. Bang. I can't believe we whiffed that combo so hard. I'll give a shout out to my ally, Jeff Morazy, for letting me get some extra things. Feels good. Whoa, Morazy. Alright. This day is done. All I've done is more or less win. I've been winning for hours. Fucking sucks, man. Alright. Alright, well, I guess I should have scried with this puppy. Bam. Remember me? Sure, why not? Why not? Bang. You know what? Screw this. Shoot this. Bam! There it is. You're a best the sea god? I don't even believe it's Steven. Alright. Go ahead and pass. Tap my enchantment. Quandrix Cultivator. Get out of here. Get out of here. Now, Kolovas, have you thought about cutting Eyetwitch, Plumb the Forbidden? Tend the Pests. So the sack outlet for claim gives you many pesty boys. I like that Eyetwitch is 1 mana and is 10 the Pest instant speed. Yeah, and that only creates... This card totally sucks. Here he comes. He's gonna hurt ya. Wait, what happened? What is the other half of this card, Reed? What the fuck does this card do? Each opponent sacrifices a creature? When did that text get in there? It's the first time I've cast this shit. Each opponent sacrifices a creature? I could have killed the fucking Kraken? Oh, I am a fucking dumbass. And he gets it now. Get me out of this game. This sucks. I fucking hate Magic the Gathering. It's a shit game. Alright, let's win. Oh god, I gotta keep... Oh my god, he's a good card. This is a good card. Wow. Fuck. Oh, I'm cutting the Immersturm, dumbass, man. Get out of here. Claim the Firstborn? I don't care about you no more at all. Roiling Vortex? Yes. Kroxa. Throwing War. Oh, we're getting 3 Warrior Pals in here. What do we cut? What do we cut? 61 cards. Looks good to me. You sacrifice a creature? Oh. Ooh, Jimber's trying to be a butthead. Ban that person. Get out of here. Wow. That doesn't have any black mana in it. That doesn't have any mana in it. Alright, so this goes... And Extus. Actually, this is probably the one to go. Stink Spit, that's okay. Wow, wow, wow. That card's way, way better. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to hunt for some Specimens. We're going to get the Pest Summonings. That's all there is to it. 61 card deck feels good, right? Wow. Man, this card is way better than I thought. It's incredible. Alright, well, go ahead and do our swingy dingy thingy. We're going to sacrifice a little Pesty Pal. Oh my goodness. Man, this actually changes how the last many hours have gone. I mean, this deck actually has... this side has way more outs than I thought. That's incredible. Alright, I'm getting out of this game. We just can't draw land. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Vermin says, oh shit, we're in the same shirt. Very comfy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're firing back up. That means we could have dealt with the Kraken. We could have dealt some damage earlier on. Man. You know, it's so funny. In Magic, like, okay, so in chess, I remember there's been a bunch of research about how grandmasters versus people that have never played chess have identical ability to memorize random board positions. Identical ability to memorize random board positions. But when you start arranging the board positions into places that are relevant to gameplay, oh, you know I'm keeping this bad boy. When you start arranging them into positions that are relevant to gameplay, like common openings or really intense and interesting endgame positions, the Grandmasters start to be able to memorize the position with much more accuracy and recall what's going on with much more accuracy. And it's kind of interesting because this is like really commonplace in a huge variety of games where, for instance, with Magic, let's just pick a game at random here with this whole game right here. When you look at and read a card, you start evaluating key pieces of it, and those are the ones that stick. And it's so easy for things to just like not pop in your brain. Like, for instance, did anyone remember when Big Chandra was introduced? When you suddenly discovered that the Steamkin was an elemental. And you do the -3, which is like deal 3 damage to everything, and you discover that the Nissa lands are elemental lands, and the Runaway Steamkin is an elemental, and you start to just be like, oh shit. You start... So this piece to the card that you hadn't looked at in forever is suddenly, like, incredibly relevant. Alright. It's plum time. Give me this. Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, shit. Oh, that's good. That's the one I wanted to do. Or how Robber is a rogue. Yeah, there's another one. There's a good one. Yeah, Robber the Rich having Reach is another... It's another very popular whoopsie daisies. Oh, it's Kazandu Pal. I think I don't let this through. So we have like this like double-sided creature that you like look at, you read, there's this property, this cost, the cost reduction, a weird 3/6 that when it attacks, it does some sort of weird, unique effect. Okay, got it. When you cast a spell, return it's a 2/4, has double strike. It's just like so much text on this card. All of a sudden I discover like, oh this guy like can actually He can actually, like, pop off, huh? Alright. Oh yeah, shapeshifters increasing party counts. Oh, you mean random creatures? Oh yeah, just like creatures from other sets increasing party counts. Yeah. If that's red, and then it's into a Embercleave. I think that our deck really struggles game one against this Cruelist. Oh yeah, Bone Crusher stopping damage prevention. That's another good one. Alright, so Embercleave. Alright, so that's death. Probably seems to have been a really disappointing mechanic. I think not if you play limited. Oh, hell yeah, we get that Bastion of Remembrance, baby. Get me the fuck out of this game. Alright, so we're gonna get the Akroan Wars in here, we're gonna get the Bone Crushers in here. Cutting the Kroxas, oh. I'm gonna try cutting the Immersturm Predators. I'm gonna try cutting those Immersturm pals. See how this feels. Predator Tarsus. I just got done playing a few games of this deck. It feels super good. Yeah, this deck feels really, really nice. This is probably our last best of 3 of the day, but my god, I'm going to play this a lot. Oh, this is terrific. I think I'm content to do this first. Great. Easy. Edgewall, pal. Alright. You got it. Now, I think I do want the Necrotic Fumes in this situation. Haha! Look at this little chunky boy shutting down aggression like it's nothing. What is the best way to proceed here? Part of me just wants to. Yeah, I'm just doing this, man. Just get out of here. This, I mean, Villain's deck just looks like a traditional Gruul list, you know? And I think that, oh, my pen. Oh, no, my emotional support pen. Oh, God, I can't do a damn thing unless I have that puppy back. Come here, pen. Where'd you go? Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Oh, God. How can I twitch and twiddle if I don't have my pen? Oh, this is a disaster. Oh. Alright. I don't understand. I don't understand. I need to like get like a Wi-Fi signal reader on my pen so I can find haha for me. Fell over by the litter box, did you? Gross. Questing Beast. A fair trade. Bang. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's Eyetwitch time, baby. Going in. Oh. This is gonna be so good. Ooh. Right in the T. There it is. Good thing I removed the ink from this. Ah, yes. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Bang. Bang. And I'm going to target this with Village Rites. This is just a sack creature. Ah, it doesn't target. Rats. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm not blocking. Because next turn, I can like... Dude. Dude, this is so good. This is so good. This card is ridiculous. I've been misreading this thing for ages. So sick. So if there's not a lot of creatures, I'm probably not running this one. Uh-oh. Alright, bang. Alright, so I think... I mean, correct me if I am wrong, but I think the correct play is... we do this side. 1, 2. Bang, 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 bang. Pest Summoning. This is so sick. This is so cool. I'm discovering a new card. A whole new card. Magic place where dreams come true. Dish, dish, dish. Dish, 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 dish. Zandu Manu? Can you believe it? We're just gonna take it. Ooh. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. So that's gotta chump it. Jump it, dump, bump, chump it up. Look at this sick. Look at this sick situation. Whoops, I can just Village Rites right here. I keep forgetting to do that before my turn's done. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look, you should have seen the clip in the MTG tournament. The casters lost their minds seeing Day9 spin that pen. What, you mean like this? This is my little pen spinny games. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Whoa, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to drop it a lot. Oh, God. Oh, geez. I don't know that anyone had seen my pen spinning outside of on this screen. What makes something jank first legit? How good it is. So this deck is legit. Yeah, consistency is maybe the right phrase for it. Consistency. Man, some of the Disney princess music, shit is fucking sweet, man. Oh! Did I practice the spinning intentionally? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't just pick a pen up and start flicking it around. Plumb the Forbidden is excellent. I'm actually curious, does my whistling come through with this filter? Wow, you don't hear anything. Look at that. It's fully filtered. No! What a prick. Choose blockers. No thanks. I don't want to. Well, I guess we'll do. I'll sacrifice just the robber of the rich. The rich. Oh, yeah. Master Mike says, Dana, what's your favorite Disney or Pixar movie franchise? I really like The Incredibles. I really like The Incredibles. Let's do this for red. Get this with the Acroan War. Incredibles is really good. And, I like a lot of the Pixar stuff. A lot of the Pixar stuff is extremely rad. Okay, so let's see here. This is black. So if I do this for one... then I do... yeah, this is like way sweeter. Yeah, let's just bonk them all. It's just Pest Summon, man. I mean, this is really gross. What's going to be the most effective way to win here? I think this is actually going to be. Getting a bunch of pests and remembering. Wow. This was really gross. Ariel says, are there any former rants you've done on stream that you regret or have changed your opinion on? Yeah, all the time, because I'm a normal human being. Of course! Of course! I disagree with shit I think 6 months ago. Like, this is... I have to play another one. This was too fun. I have to play another one. This is like some most fun. Can't believe we were winning so much without realizing there was a sacrifice effect. I mean, that's incredible. Why not? These are some of my favorite cards, and now I love these. Oh, God, it's a Luris list. Oh, God, it's gonna be so awesome. Oh, my God, this is gonna rule. Oh, dude, oh, my God. Voxy's raiding with a party of 431. Voxy! Oh, my God, Voxy, what an honor to have you raid and host, and also I'm going offline in 15 minutes. Look, if you go live, I'll host you. How about that, huh? Hey, everyone. Hey, welcome to our little corner of the internet. I'm playing... oh my god, I'm having a lot of fun. What we're doing right now is we're playing Standard, and we're playing this Mardu Sacrifice list. It's kind of largely Rakdos Sacrifice, but it runs this Extus. And Awaken the Blood avatar is so sick. It is so unbelievably sick. You can just grab a bunch of their stuff with Claim the Firstborns and some of the other usual culprits in the matchup. And then, you can sack them with this puppy. It's so good. I absolutely love it. Tokens says 90 stream longer, right? I'm just gonna do one best of 3. For all of my folks here, Voxy is a regular Magic the Gathering streamer. Does a lot of drafts. Oodles and oodles of drafts. I don't do oodles of drafts, but I'm an aspiring drafter. In fact, tomorrow on Thursday, big draft energy. Play this. Just gonna chill. I don't want to play my Immersturm Predator. Sit here and block. Maybe I can even claim on Kroxa. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're interested in watching some drafting content, I watch a lot of Deathsea. Voxy does a lot of drafting. If you've seen any of me, seen any of Deathsea, seen any drafting, you'll love Voxy. To all the Voxy folks, hi. I'm Sean. And I try real hard. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know. Oh, dude. Dude. Alright, we're doing it. You just can't counter. You just can't counter. Oh, I can't believe he's done this. You mustn't. I'm just gonna sit here forever, man. Ooh! Ooh! Alright, so we're gonna do this in black. Doink, doink. I'm gonna play these. What would even be a good one to get here? I'm in a mascot exhibition. Like, I do not care much. That's us redoing the sound effect that was cut, for whatever terrible reason. Don't say please. Perfect, look! Graves filling back up. Me and my teammate Altom working together to resummon the Kroxa. So, for some reason, Eltom. Uh-oh. Figured it out. And... Alright. So what we're gonna do is... First things first. Yeah, actually can probably mascot exhibition, like, safely, huh? I'm actually just gonna do this. This needs to be a very precise, didn't say please. There's generally 4 drown in the locks. I don't see 4 didn't say pleases being run in most of these. Oh! Feels fantastic! They cut the exile sound effect? Yeah, I love the dish 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 dish. There's the drown in the lock we were just talking about. Ooh. This damn character is unbelievably sick. Okay, that sucks. That's terrible for us. We don't like to see that. But I still think we're going to completely poop on Eltom. They remove the Surveil Whoosh as well. There's something going on in Sound Effect Town. The sound in the Magic the Gathering Arena client has always been real bizarre. It's always been absolutely bonkers. I don't even understand. Like, the new board comes out, it goes whoosh, and then it's dead silent. Oh, you're gonna sack him and bring him back from the dead? Ooh, that's like a gamer move right there from Elton. No. Crickety crack. Crickety clickety. Alright, so, first, do this one first. I don't have the red mana that I want. I think I do need to do this, huh? Gonna do this side. Doink. So we're gonna make something discard. Now this is as an additional casting cost. We can do this to sack one. Oops, let me play this one first. Now we can do this, and we can sacrifice 3 creatures, which will be 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be an unavoidable... Oh, nice. What do I even want here? I think Illuminate History. 7 more cards in your graveyard. Alright, we actually have enough for that. Doesn't switch control give summoning sickness? Yes, it does, but this gives haste. Oh, it resolved? No. Oh, this is so sick. It resolved! I don't believe it. Oh, the graveyard's getting full for Kroxa power? This is fantastic. Alright, just gonna hang out. And then next turn, we're gonna swing with this sweet blood avatar guy. You know, it would have been cool. You know, it would have been really dope. Is if I'd actually just got that deal 1 damage lesson. Wow. We've done it. Yes. Alright. Remember how I was saying Summoning Sickness is suspect? Or no, Summoning Sickness, the audio is suspect? Well, there it is. Alright, so, I mean, pretty basic. We're just going to get the Kroxas in there, and I think we don't really change much of anything. I think this Bone Crusher does not really help us that much. Anything that's 4 mana, I mean, that's very pricey against the deck full of counters, so I'm just going to go ahead and hang on to mostly the same. Summoning Sickness is such a dramatic turn. I love the terminology in Magic. It's so good. There's no discard pile. There's a graveyard, baby. But Summoning Sickness is certainly the most histrionic of all. He can't. He's sick. I'm a powerful wizard and I summon this dragon and he's just exhausted and he's sick. Leave him alone. And Brittany. Alright, we're hanging on to it. Look at this. Already down to 17. Feeling excellent. Don't need any more. So these are Blightsteps. Good. Good. Yeah, jet lag. If you had to choose a different name for Summoning Sickness than Summoning Sickness, what would you choose? What would ya? I'm going to do this one first because this gives me a blocker against the Thieves' Cove Enforcer. I'm not going to attack because of the frequency of them playing this. Thoring Thought Thief. A Thoring Thought Thief. Oh my god, look at this Ruin Crab. Dude, we're gonna get a Kroxa like on turn 4 and it's not even gonna be this one in our hand. This is incredible. You could use Jet Lag instead of Summoning Sickness. Oh yeah. Summon Lag. Wizard Lag. Casting Coma. Disorientation. Portal Paralysis. I love these. This is some good shit. By the way, Kroxa. Gonna be going straight into the bin. Eyetwitch. I like first day orientation. Mandatory 1-turn cycle induction. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, exhaustion. Yeah, maybe exhaustion is the best future guy. He can. He's exhausted. Fuck off, Richard. He's friggin' exhausted. Can't you see? One, two, three, four, five. New summon onboarding. Yeah. Like fresh creature disorientation. Oh, that's right. The Woe Striders in this shit. This is incredible. Dude, Elcom is gonna have to counter a Kroxa a turn. This is the thing. This is so great. Yeah, Case of the Mondays? Oh, it's so good, man. It's got a Case of the Mondays. Ooh, I like Metal Fox. Tactile Dysfunction. That is dope. That is very, very dope. And this side. So my technique is going to be to never stop casting this guy. My lock. I'm running out of lock. I don't think there's a creature in here. Gotta take that damn damage. Oh, here I come! Oh, I'm worse of the Dream Den. Whoa! Alright. A lot of stuff's in here, man. I friggin' love this card. I love Kroxa. I'm going in with this Eyetwitch, baby. Can't stop me now. Having a good time, having a good time. Going through the night. Alright. Oh, really? You're swinging with that one. Okay. Alright, we don't want to kill it, because then Villain will be able to recast it, which causes more activations of bad things. We don't want to draw. Ooh, that's good stuff. Okay. Uh-oh. Is there a way we can pull this off? I think not. So I'm about to get milled out. Alright, we lose. Damn. Death by mill. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Alright, this is fine. Attack, Kroxa, and Plumb everything. We were dead on board. We were dead on the board. Because my opponent cracks. Couldn't you swing with Kroxa and resummon him? No, I don't get a turn. I'm dead on the board. We have 7 cards in the deck. There's 2 Ruined Crabs. They crack the Fabled Passage to get a land. That's 6 cards into the bin. 1 attack from any of their rogues causes 2 more to go into the bin. That's a total of 8. Which is more than what I have, and I'm dead. Man, you so Galaxy Brain. Oh, it's so true, Rider Hose. I have an uncanny ability to see exactly and precisely when I am fucked. Oh my god, I was so dead. Yeah, I should put in everything in my sideboard here, huh? I'm gonna crack right now. This is what's known as pass-through equity. Hey. Bang. Boom. Wooshy, wooshy, wooshy. D8 CHDO says multiple Kroxa castings work like doubled up Judas. What do you mean? What do you mean? And you can just cast Kroxa. You'll get an additional activation. It's about the extent of it. Oh, I consider myself Clang. It's so good. Put that on the bottom because I kind of want that. Oh my god, I love seeing this Kroxa guy. Get it out. So, I mean, my opponent basically has a land and a spell now. What is it? It's an Eliminate? Oh, yeah. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh my gosh! Oh, you can't cling all of this to dust. I love just creating an absolutely unnecessarily adversarial relationship with me and my opponent. I just think this is a lot of fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fling this. Hold on. El Tom. Oh my god. Shocking the end of the story. You love to see it. Zoink, zoink. Bank, bank, bonk. Don't they trigger for each multiples? I don't know what you're saying. I don't even know. I don't even know what you mean. Oh, this is gonna be tight. Watch this. So we're gonna go bang. It really was heartless. There's 5 in there right now. Yeah, so there's currently 5 in the bin, so we just go, I'm devastated. I don't have a Kroxa. I kid. I have a Kroxa. It's right here. I just love this so much. Doot doot. Bang. I see an exploding Tom in our future. Don't they trigger for each multiple? Can you write out like the whole sentence with like exactly what you're trying to say, and don't use they and trigger with like generic words? Just like say the whole ass thing. Bin they go. Smash in. I want to see it all. Lay bare your sentence. This is a pronoun-free situation here, man. But it, they, he, with, etc. I don't know what any of that means. I think you assume they had Death Touch. No, I think our opponent just knew that they needed to cast it at any point, because if they didn't, it's going to get discarded, so they may as well cast it and then block with it. I mean, this is one of the reasons why the counter to many rogue decks is just to run escape creatures. D8 CHD is a legendary rule. You can only keep 1, but a Kroxa on the field plus 1 cast each would trigger the discard 3 life. Let's take a look at the card, and I'll point out how my understanding of the card works. So Kroxa reads that whenever it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless it escaped. Okay. When Kroxa enters the battlefield or attacks, each opponent discards a card. Then each opponent who didn't discard a non-land card this way loses 3 life. So if I have a Kroxa on the battlefield, and let's just say it's there, it's been there for a bit, and then I play a second Kroxa, what happens is the second Kroxa gets a regular trigger of sack me, since you didn't escape. And then I have to choose one to live, and this one that entered the battlefield gets a single discard and 3 life effect. So you're only getting the 1 effect. And I think what might be happening is a conflation with when it says Kroxa, This isn't whenever any Kroxa enters the battlefield. This is when I enter the battlefield. Anytime you see a card's name, what it means is this card. So, for instance, this says when Kroxa enters the battlefield or attacks, each opponent discards a card, then each opponent who didn't discard a non-land card this way loses 3 life. It just means when this card itself enters the battlefield or attacks. So, our other Kroxa that was sitting on the battlefield, chilling, doing nothing, la 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 la, if you play the second Kroxa, nothing's going on with this, because it has no trigger text. It's similar to, like, Skyclave Apparition, which says, when Skyclave Apparition enters the battlefield, notice it has the card name there. So it's not saying whenever any Skyclave Apparition enters, it means this card. It means myself. It means me. So with that in mind, this Mardu Sacrifice deck is hot plasma. I am going to leave, because I am at 7:30 and I'm going to eat dinner. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow for more Magic Drafts. Thanks for the host and Boxy.